Ladies and gentlemen, it is less than a month until college football, and you know what that means. Today, we're going to be going over the Arkansas Razorbacks schedule. Now, the Arkansas Razorbacks have an interesting schedule this year, and they have a possibility of finishing maybe second or third in the SEC West. Who knows? But let's go ahead and get into it. In week one, you have Western Carolina against Arkansas in Arkansas. This should be a really easy win for Arkansas. I think KJ Jefferson just goes off here. And then, with Arkansas's crazy running back core, I think that they could also get a good, easy win here. So give me a W for Arkansas. And then in week two, September 9th against Kent State. This is Kent State. This is an out of, not even a Power 5. This is a Group 5 team. Traveling to Arkansas, they should have no problem with this game. Give me Arkansas. And then in week three, you have September 16th, you have BYU traveling to Arkansas. Now, when these two teams did play last year, Arkansas did beat BYU 52-35 in BYU, or at BYU. So I think this should also be a very easy win for Arkansas. BYU's kind of fell off since Zach Wilson has left. Do give me Arkansas to win this one. And then in week four, you have LSU in Arkansas at LSU, and this obviously should be an easy game for LSU. Arkansas is a good team, maybe close to a great team, but it's just hard for me to choose here. I think I got LSU to win here. Arkansas should be able to keep it close, but I'm not 100% sure. But do give me LSU. And then the next week, you have a neutral site game with Texas A&M and Arkansas. Now, Texas A&M has fallen off for some odd reason, even though they have a great coach and a lot of great recruits. This game, I also think, will be kept close, but I think in this circumstance, I think Arkansas will be able to win this one. This should be easy. I do have Texas A&M not doing so hot this year. I think they fired their head coach, but give me Arkansas on this one. And then the next week, you have Arkansas at Ole Miss. Ole Miss has been pretty good the last couple of seasons, especially the first half of last season. They did finish 8-5, but they started 6-1, I think. And I do have Arkansas beating Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a good team, but they're not a great team. And I think Arkansas is almost that bridge from good to great, while Ole Miss is not really all that close. I think Arkansas's offense is just going to be too wild for Ole Miss's defense to stop. So do give me Arkansas to win. And then in the fourth, I wouldn't say away game, because one of them's a neutral site game, so I guess you could technically call it an away game. But 4 games away from home, you have Arkansas at Alabama. This is Alabama Crimson Tide. I have no clue when the last time Arkansas beat Alabama was. So the last time that Arkansas won was in 2006 when they defeated them by 1 point, only 24-23. But that's not going to be enough this year. Maybe Arkansas can get the deal done next season, but this year I do have Alabama winning this one. And then you have Arkansas versus Mississippi State. This Mississippi State team really isn't all much known. I mean, they're getting a new head coach ever since Mike Leach passed away. Rest in peace. And Zach Arnett is a defense guy. He was the defensive coordinator for Leach while he was the coach there until he did pass away. So we don't know how this offensive scheme is going to run. We maybe have an idea for the defense. I do think Mississippi State takes a step down when they should take a step up. And I do have Arkansas winning this one, but barely. It'll be in Starkville, so it should be more of a plus for Mississippi State, but I do think Arkansas still wins this one. And then November 4th, you have Arkansas traveling to the Florida Gators. Now, the last time that these two teams played, Florida absolutely dominated Arkansas, and I do think Florida's defense is going to be able to stop the run. I do think with Florida's new coordinator in Austin Armstrong, their heavy 4-2-5 blitz attack, I do think Florida's going to win, and I don't think Arkansas's defense is going to be able to stop Florida's running game. Give me Florida and call this an upset, because I do believe Arkansas is a better team. I do think this should end up being a night game between two really good SEC teams, but do give me Florida in this one. And then you have Arkansas versus Auburn. Now, Auburn, and if you saw my prediction video with those two, then you should know how I think about Auburn this year. I think that they're going to lose some games they should win and win some games that they should lose. In this game, I'm not saying that they should win this game, but I do have them losing. Give me Arkansas, but by like 2 touchdowns. I think Arkansas is just going to destroy. I wouldn't just say destroy, but do really good against Auburn. And then you have Arkansas versus Florida International, November 18th. This is another one of those out-of-conference or Group 5 teams that are always like playing SEC teams either at the beginning or the end of the season. Give me Arkansas to win this one. Florida International's nothing, just nothing. I don't want to insult the team or the university, but I do have Arkansas winning this one. And then in the last week, you have Arkansas versus Missouri, and it'll be at Arkansas. This should be an interesting game. This is between the East and the West. Although Missouri in the SEC, they're in the East, but geographically, they are West. They're like right next to Missouri. Give me Arkansas to win this one. I don't even know if you would call this rivalry week. I don't know if these teams are considered rivals. I'm not a fan of either team, but I do have Arkansas winning this one. And then that should be it. So my final record prediction for Arkansas would be 9-3 with losses to LSU, Alabama, and Florida. Now the Florida game's kind of a mix-up for me, but I do think Florida carries the win out of Florida. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, follow my Instagram and Twitter. The names are in the description below, and I will see you guys later with a new video.